Hello, this video lays on a divine, sublime contextual detail that links to practically any line from an inspector calls. Not only that, I lay on a model paragraph that serves up this context with a dash of panache, a pile of style, and gets the examiner sizing you up for the highest of marks. Now, if you know anything about the play, you'll know that Priestley uses it to criticise the ruling class and their treatment of the poor. And sometimes it feels like Priestley's forever flinging mud pies at the face of capitalism and capitalism's inbuilt exploitative practices. This, of course, dovetails or links to Priestley's own socialist stance. But nobody is born a socialist or a capitalist. You don't spill out of the womb clinging on to a particular set of values. Your views, as you know, are shaped by your experiences and your environment. And we can track the origins, the genesis, the catalyst of Priestley's political awakening to a particular point in time, because Priestley served as a soldier in World War I. Like many young lads of that time, he had to spend his prime years dodging shell and shot in some godforsaken trench in northern France. A lot of people, academics included, sum up the astronomical death count of British and Allied soldiers in World War I as being a case of lions led by donkeys. And Priestley would agree. What this means is that brave boys, brave British soldiers were butchered due to the incompetence and the callousness of their officers, the generals, the field marshals and what have you, the guys in charge of military planning and strategy. And here's a brief account from one of Priestley's autobiographical works called Margin Released. And you can see he blames the officers, the ruling class, for these heavy losses, the death of so many boys, the bloom of Britain's youth, you might say. And that, he says, shaped his political views, his socialist, his anti-capitalist stance. And Priestley's harrowing wartime experiences in World War I can naturally fuel some very intelligent contextual comments in our exam essays. Priestley in the play wangs so many mud pies at an ignorant, heartless bourgeoisie that you've no shortage of dialogue, stage directions and actions in the play that we can relate to Priestley's wartime experiences shaping his political or social beliefs. So, in the exam, when you're done analysing something said or done by Gerald or Berlin or Eric or even that tubby creep Alderman Meggetty who gets name-checked in Act 2. Once you've analysed that bit of evidence, you can fruitfully leap to a gem of a contextual paragraph such as this. Now read it carefully, because it's very versatile, this, and can, as I say, marry up with so many textual references from the play. One of the best ways to shape your own winning exam responses is to read other people's Level 9 work. And that's what this book is. My students smashed it last year. More level 7 to 9s than they knew what to do with, and this book played its part in that success story, you can be sure. And we're done. Hopeless, heartless military generals, the ruling class to a man, helped sculpt some socialism in at the very core of Priestley's beliefs. And what a righteous contextual link we can make with the play there. But enough of my yakking and quacking, it's time to leave. You good people to your day, and wish you the very best of luck in that exam hall.